Hi, and welcome to Stamp with Ginny. Today I'm going to share with you this fun card made with the Hello Cupcake stamp set that you can earn for free during celebration. So let me set this aside and we'll get started. Okay, I'm going to start by stamping my sentiment in the lower right hand corner, and I'm using Early Espresso to do this. And I'm going to hold 1, 2, 3 and lift so that I get a good clean image. And I am ready to move on to my flag here. So to do my flag, I'm going to take a piece of our Designer Series paper, How Sweet It Is, and I'm going to slip that into the triple banner punch. And I'm going to punch the end. And then I am going to adhere this to the card front. And I'm simply going to snip this so that I get a little longer flag. I'm going to flip this over, add some adhesive to the back, and then adhere it to my card front. And I'm doing this about 3/4 of an inch to an inch from the side of the cardstock here, or the score mark. And then I'm going to set this down here where I want it, and my mat is going to cover that up. So there we go. And at this point I'm going to pull in my gorgeous grape cardstock and our wonderful detailed trio punch. And I'm going to use this corner rounder. I'm going to make sure that my cardstock butts up against those two plastic pieces all the way and is nice and secure before I start punching. And I'm going to round all 4 corners. And then I'm going to do that again with this fun little piece of Designer Series paper, remembering to butt up against those plastic corners and punch. And now I'm ready to adhere this to the gorgeous grape. So I'm going to add some adhesive to the back here and layer it on. Once I've got that done, I am ready to add this to my card front. So once again, I'm going to add some adhesive to the back, and I am going to adhere this right over that spot that I was saying would be covered by that mat. So there we go. And I'm ready to start the stamping. So let me set this aside and bring in a piece of Whisper White cardstock. I'm going to bring in my Melon Mambo, that matches my Designer Series paper, my gorgeous grape, which is just yummy, and also my Early Espresso. Now you can leave your stamp pads open a little like I'm doing here. That allows you to close them quickly and easily without getting ink on your fingers. I'm going to start by stamping the cupcake liner in the gorgeous grape, and let's see if I can do this on video. I'm going to line up my cupcake and stamp it in Early Espresso. And then I am going to take my Melon Mambo and I'm going to add my icing to the top here so that I know where I'm going. But I'm going to also bring in a piece of Blushing Bride, and I'm going to stamp that a second time. Now if you have the framelit dies, you can cut this out with the framelit die. If not, you can fussy cut. Okay, so I've cut my cupcake out with the layering oval, and it's okay to cut up a little of the shadow off there. And I've also fussy cut my frosting with the scissors, and I'm going to bring in my sponge, and I am going to do the outline of this oval simply by swiping my sponge along the edge to create this little bit of color using the the Coastal Cabana. There we go. And now I'm ready to add those to my card front. So I'm going to add a little adhesive on the back here and set it in the center of my circle, or my center of my Designer Series paper. And then I'm going to bring in my dimensionals. And sorry I grabbed my full ones. I do find the minis work a little better for this because you can kind of put those on the little top here, but this will work for now. And I am going to remove the paper from that and place that on top of my card. There we go. It's that quick and easy. So let me show you the original again. If you'd like any of these products, feel free to stop by my online store. You can get there from my blog, Stamp with Ginny. Thanks for joining me.